Good morning. I'm Christy Duffy. Today is Monday, May 24th, and this is what's in the news this morning. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the Senate financial overhaul bill passed last week brings big banks closer to what could be major credit ratings downgrades that would sock them with billions of dollars in additional financing costs. The Journal is also reporting this morning that following the failure of talks to broker a deal with flight attendants, a 5-day strike by the cabin crew at British Airways started at midnight on Sunday. And Bloomberg News is reporting that Blackstone Group and Brookfield Asset Management are reportedly in talks to bring General Growth out of bankruptcy. The Telegraph is reporting that Barclays Capital has reportedly agreed to spin off Barclays Private Equity, its private equity unit, by October. And Barron is reporting this week that some U.S. investors have been eyeing the European banks, given their low valuations and attractive franchises in countries whose banking markets are more consolidated than in the United States. European banks could benefit if tough U.S. financial services legislation on derivatives prompts investors to deal more with overseas institutions. Some analysts are bullish on the sector as shares of some of Europe's biggest banks are trading near tangible book value and at single-digit multiples of projected 2010 profits. As such, many major banks, including Barclays, Societe Generale, Deutsche Bank, and BNP Paribas, look cheap. Barron is also reporting on page 30 of the paper that demand for Google's Android operating system is now expanding faster than for all others, including Apple's iPhone, Research in Motion's BlackBerry, and Nokia, with the still world-leading Symbian OS, according to the latest reports from Gartner and NPD. On page 24, the paper reports that CenturyLink, fortified by acquisitions over the past few years, should post strong revenue and profit gains in the immediate future. Though CenturyLink is clearly a cash cow and an interest play, the stock also holds potential for capital appreciation. And finally, EMC on page 19 is a play on growing demand for data storage and cloud computing, though its valuation is hardly lofty. Broadpoint Amtech's analyst Brian Marshall says EMC's revenue could climb more than 18% in 2010 to $16.7 billion, slightly above the company's own projections. I'm Christy Duffy for Smart Trend News. For more on these headlines, you can find them on theflyinthewall.com. You can also receive more news and market analysis throughout today by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Trade the Trend.